All right, here's the latest news break that is coming in. Seat sharing talks have intensified in the state of Bihar. Understandably, 17th of this month is the last date of filing your nomination for the first phase. 20th is filing nominations for the second phase. And seat sharing yet has not been reached where allies are concerned. So the latest news that is coming in is, of course, on the seat sharing talks, this time within the NDA fold, have hit another roadblock. Chirag Paswan is unlikely to meet BJP leaders, but Deputy Chief Minister Samrat Chaudhary says good news coming soon. Decision on most seats finalized within the Mahagatbandhan, where, of course, the NDA and then the Mahagatbandhan seat allocation will be announced tomorrow or the day after. Decision on 90% of seats have been taken, only 10% seats remaining. It's interesting, while candidates seemingly have been finalized, but we still don't know how many seats are being given to various allies of both factions, where NDA and Mahagatbandhan comes into question. But let's listen in. Lots of reactions coming in thick and fast, and we cut across to my colleague Rohit Singh, who's joining us from Patna.
यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में एनडीए पूरी तरह एकजुट होकर सबसे वार्ता चल रही है। देश के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी, बिहार के लोकप्रिय मुख्यमंत्री नीतीश कुमार जी, चिराग पासवान जी, जीतन राम मांझी जी, उपेंद्र कुशवाहा जी, सभी पार्टियों से लगातार भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता बात कर रहे हैं। बड़ा ही सौहार्द माहौल में सबसे वार्ता हो रही है और जल्द ही आप लोगों को खुशखबरी मिलेगी कि सबका गठबंधन का स्वरूप, सीट की संख्या सब आपको बताने का काम किया जाएगा।
All right, so this is classic post the announcement of what is the seat sharing arrangement. You see a lot of posturing, muscle flexing, and then you see certain leaders trying to, calm the frayed nerves. Samrat Chaudhary, Deputy CM Bihar, using and doing exactly just that. But I want to pull in Rohit Singh from Patna for a larger understanding on what's going on both camps. Rohit, at one end in the NDA, LJP muscle flexing continues with certain leaders, throwing in the Jan Suraj pull, suggesting that we might shift. On the other hand, the latest coming in, Chirag Paswan not quite happy with the current offer on what has been given to him. What are you picking up? How much of that is posturing? How much of that is real intent? Jitan Ram Manjhi, cryptic tweets coming in.
Well, see, it's the last few, you can say, hours left before the final seat sharing agreement is finalized. But it's a Herculean task for the BJP. Remember why for the BJP? Because whether it's Chirag Paswan, whether it's Jitan Ram Manjhi, or whether it's Upinder Kushwaha, all these three parties are in alliance with the BJP and they have nothing to do with the Janata Dal United. So it's the BJP who has to take care of all these three alliance partners, and the manner in which Chirag Paswan and especially Chirag Paswan and Jitan Ram Manjhi are showing their tantrums. In fact, we can say they are exerting pressure on the BJP, demanding more and more seats. What we are learning that Chirag Paswan wants at least 35 to 36 seats, but what we are learning that he is being offered around 28 seats. Same with Jitan Ram Manjhi. He is also demanding like at least 15 seats be given to him. But what we are learning is that the BJP is offering 6 to 7 seats. So it's the pressure tactics at this point of time which is being exerted, especially on the BJP, and BJP is finding it really challenging to ensure that the NDA camp remains united, because if something like what happened in 2020 happens, if Chirag Paswan is really annoyed, if he is really not happy, and if he decides to walk out of the NDA alliance, that could spell disaster for the NDA in these elections. So the BJP is trying to all its might to ensure that Chirag Paswan is also kept happy, Jitan Ram Manjhi is also kept happy, and Upinder Kushwaha also. So now remains to be seen how soon
Rohit, for a moment now switch to what's happening in the Mahagatbandhan. What's going on there?
Well, similar trouble for Tejaswi Yadav also as far as Mahagatbandhan is concerned, because the Congress party is also exerting pressure on Tejaswi Yadav, and not only the Congress but the left parties. And this time around VIP, Mukesh Saini, he is also exerting pressure. And why Mukesh Saini is turning out to be a big, you can say, headache for Tejaswi Yadav is that this apart from asking about 30 seats to contest in Mahagatbandhan, Mukesh Saini also wants a declaration, official declaration, a press conference, that he will be made the Deputy Chief Minister if a Mahagatbandhan government is formed. And with the left parties also, they are demanding at least 30 to 35 seats. The Congress, in fact, today, leaders met in Delhi today, and what we are learning is that they have almost finalized 25 seats which they will be contesting. So, in both the camps, whether it's NDA or Mahagatbandhan, there is trouble, and in fact, things are not as smooth as it was. We thought that it would be, and Tejaswi Yadav is having a difficult task at hand to manage his alliance partners. And on the NDA front, we are seeing that the BJP is having a tough time managing Chirag Manjhi and Upendra Kushwaha. But everything needs to be sorted out within next 24 hours, because remember, from 10th of October, the nominations is going to start for the first phase. Preeti.
All right. Well, my colleague Rohit, who, like we pointed out earlier, knows a thing or two more about Bihar than most of us, tracking the current seat-sharing dynamics which are ensuing in the state of Bihar. Thank you, Rohit. We're going to come back to you for more updates.